Melissa, got a minute? We need to talk about something important.
Sure, what's up?
I can't believe how awful you are, Melissa. How could you keep such a big secret? You should have told me, your junior coworker.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Was there something I was supposed to tell you, Mia? You're being quite dramatic this morning.
Don't play dumb. Everyone's talking about it. You're dating our CEO, aren't you?
What? I'm not dating our CEO. Where did you even hear that?
You had that fancy dinner with him at La Maison last week, right? The whole office saw you two. How long have you been in that kind of relationship? I'm a little jealous, honestly. No wonder you always stay late at work.
Hold on, Mia. What are you even talking about? Who told you I was at La Maison?
Sarah from accounting saw you there. She said you were all dressed up and everything. I actually suspected something was up with you. Being 30 is no big deal these days. I figured you must have a boyfriend, but you never shared anything with me, which made me sad. I thought we were closer than that.
This is getting ridiculous. You're jumping to wild conclusions. And what does my age have to do with anything?
No need to panic, Melissa. I'm not mad or anything. Now that I know you're dating him, it all makes sense. All those late meetings, the special projects you get assigned. You've been hiding it like some morning secret. I mean, who wouldn't want to date the CEO? He must be loaded.
Listen, Mia, I am not dating the CEO, and I get those projects because I work hard, not because of any relationship.
Yeah, right. Everyone knows power couples are a thing in the corporate world. You don't have to be shy about it. Times have changed.
Don't spread weird rumors like that. Get back to work. Do you realize how much work you've been letting pile up? This isn't the time to be texting me. The Johnson account reports are already 3 days late.
Why are you trying to hide your relationship? Stop trying to change the subject with work talk. The Johnson account can wait. This is way more interesting.
I'm not trying to change the subject. I'm really not dating anyone at the company. And no, the Johnson account cannot wait. The client needs those reports today.
Melissa, you're so stubborn! So you're sticking with your story that you're not dating the CEO? Then I guess you can't complain if I go after him myself. It's your fault for never admitting your relationship with the CEO. I'm younger, cuter, and more fresh than you. I'm sure the CEO would fall for me instantly. Plus, I heard he likes bubbly personalities.
Seriously, Mia, I don't even know what's going on in that head of yours. And where are you getting all this gossip from?
Everyone knows you're always trying to marry rich. Remember that time you went to that fancy charity gala? That wasn't just for networking, was it?
Maybe you're the one spending all your time on dating apps and mixers. I've seen you. You're always on dating apps during work hours, and then I end up having to deal with all the work you're neglecting, like those expense reports from last month that I had to finish.
I want to focus on work too, but romance is just as important as work, right? If I want to succeed at work, I need to have love in my life too. Haven't you read those articles about work-life balance?
That makes absolutely no sense. Work-life balance doesn't mean neglecting your responsibilities to swipe on dating apps.
Just hurry up and give your CEO boyfriend to me. Then I won't need to use dating apps anymore and I can focus on work. I promise I won't let work pile up anymore. Think about it. If I date the CEO, we could both get promotions.
I don't even know where to begin with this. I don't have a CEO boyfriend. I just want you to catch up on your work without all this drama. The quarterly reports are due this week, and you haven't even started.
Are you still going to hide it from me? I already heard about your fancy dinner date. And don't tell me you were there alone. Sarah saw you laughing and having wine. The whole accounting department is talking about it.
But I'm telling you the truth. I'm not dating anyone at work, and I really wish people would stop spreading gossip without knowing the facts.
Still lying even now? That's just sad. I'm going home early today. I'm not feeling well and need to rest. All this stress from your secrets is giving me a headache.
Are you serious right now? You can't just leave in the middle of the day because you don't like what I'm saying.
You can handle the rest of the work, right? See ya! After all, you have special privileges with the boss. Must be nice having someone cover for you all the time.
Mia, wait! You can't just leave early without permission, especially with your work piling up like this. As your senior, I'm telling you to get back to your desk right now. We have a team meeting in 30 minutes to discuss the Johnson proposal.
No way! I feel too sick to possibly work anymore today. It must be from the shock of your lies. My migraine is getting worse by the minute.
What lies? I've been nothing but honest with you. If you leave now without approval, I'll have no choice but to report your unauthorized absence. Think about what you're doing.
You're so cruel, Melissa, threatening to report me when I'm not feeling well, just to keep hiding your office romance. Some friend you are. I thought we were workplace besties.
I'm not trying to be cruel. I'm trying to do my job, as should you. And for the last time, I am not in an office romance. This is about your work performance, nothing else.
Whatever. I can't deal with this stress right now in my condition. I'm logging off for the day. My health comes first. You owe me for covering for you when you had those long meetings anyway. We both know what those were really about.
I'm serious, Mia. If you log off now without permission, there will be consequences. I urge you to reconsider. The team needs those reports finished today.
Stop guilt-tripping me. My health is more important than some boring reports. Besides, your boyfriend can just extend the deadline, right?
I can't believe this. How did it spiral so far out of control? Great. Now I have to explain to the team why their junior analyst disappeared. I better document her unauthorized absence. What a mess. And I need to talk to HR about these rumors before they get even more out of hand. Hey Josh, I need to confirm something with you. Do you have a minute? It's kind of important.
What's up? I'm already home, but is everything okay? You sound stressed.
Just need to double check something. There's absolutely no chance of you taking over your sister's company as CEO, right? I know it's a weird question.
What kind of question is that? Of course not. I could never handle being a CEO. Just watching Lucy deal with all the pressure gives me anxiety. You know I can barely handle morning meetings, let alone running a whole company.
That's what I thought. You love your weekends too much to ever want to be CEO. Remember when they asked you to lead that small project team and you practically had a meltdown?
Where's this coming from? Melissa, do you want me to become a CEO or something? Is being with a regular employee not enough for you? Because I thought we were happy with our Netflix and takeout lifestyle.
That's not it at all. I'm just confirming something. There's this difficult junior coworker, and I wanted to check. She's been causing problems all day.
Difficult coworker? Is this about that new girl you mentioned last week?
I have a junior colleague who's convinced I'm dating our CEO. She's completely convinced I'm in a relationship with the CEO. I denied it, of course, but she won't listen to anything I say.
Wait, what? Someone thinks you're dating Lucy? How did that even come up?
I went full circle and wondered if maybe you were planning to become CEO. Then what she's saying wouldn't be completely false, right? I know it's ridiculous, but I'm trying to make sense of this mess.
That's quite a stretch. So this coworker thinks I'm the CEO? That can't be right. Has she never even met Lucy?
I know, it's ridiculous. But she saw me at dinner with you and Lucy last week at La Maison. Well, she didn't actually see us. Someone from accounting did and started spreading rumors.
Is this coworker okay mentally? The CEO is your boss, Lucy, my sister, right? This coworker doesn't even know the name or gender of your company's CEO, and she thinks I'm the CEO somehow? That's a whole new level of crazy. How long has she worked there?
It really is. She's been here 6 months and somehow never noticed our CEO is a woman. I don't even know how that's possible.
Seriously? Lucy's photo is literally in the lobby, and doesn't she sign all the company-wide emails?
And there's another problem. She's demanding that I hand over the CEO's boyfriend to her. As if you're some kind of trading card.
What the? She said what now? This is getting more absurd by the minute.
And then she claimed she wasn't feeling well and went home early today. Left all her work behind, of course. Now I have to cover for her absence in tomorrow's client meeting.
That's a seriously messed up coworker. How did HR even hire someone like that? Maybe you should talk to Lucy about this.
Should I try explaining everything to her again? Like, I'm not dating the CEO, I'm dating the CEO's brother? Maybe if I lay it all out clearly, she'll finally understand.
I don't think that's a good idea. Getting further involved with someone like that won't go over well. She sounds like the type who twists everything to fit her own narrative. Best to keep your distance.
You think so? I hate leaving things unclear, though. What if she starts spreading more rumors?
You already corrected her, right? If she's not listening, further explanations will just be a waste of time. It might actually make things worse. She'll probably just create more drama from whatever you tell her.
You're probably right. I just feel so frustrated. None of this would have happened if she'd just done basic research about the company she works for.
People like that always do things we can't predict. Even if you explain everything carefully, she'll just find a new way to cause trouble. I think you should just ignore it and pretend nothing's happening. Document everything, though, just in case.
Is that really okay? I'm worried she might start approaching you if she keeps this misunderstanding going. She seems like the type to show up uninvited.
Don't worry, I would never betray you, and if anyone like that approaches me, I can handle it myself. Don't take on unnecessary stress. The golden rule is to avoid engaging with crazy people. So just keep your distance from this confused junior of yours. Focus on your work and let her dig her own grave.
Okay, I'll do that. She'll probably figure out her mistake eventually, right? Maybe when she finally meets Lucy at the next all-hands meeting.
One can only hope, but seriously, don't let her delusions get to you. You've done nothing wrong. And if things get worse, we can always talk to Lucy about it. She should know if someone's spreading weird rumors about her company.
You're right. I'll do my best to disengage and hope this blows over on its own. Thanks for being a voice of reason, as always. You always know how to calm me down.
Anytime. You've got this. Let me know if she escalates things further, but for now, proceed as normal. Don't feed into her fantasies. Want to grab dinner tonight? Take your mind off all this drama?
Will do. I feel better having talked it through with you. Love you. And yes to dinner. I need comfort food after today.
Love you too. Stay strong and let me know if you need anything else. I'll pick you up at 7.
I will. Talk to you later, babe. Can't wait for dinner.
You got it. By the way, don't forget, we've got dinner with Lucy this weekend, so get ready to hang out with your beloved CEO in a strictly personal capacity.
Can't wait. See you then. Maybe we should invite my delusional coworker so she can see the truth for herself.
Perfect. It's a date. Have a good night, babe. Don't work too late. And please don't invite her. One dinner with crazy is enough drama for a lifetime.
I'll do my best. Sweet dreams. Don't worry, I was kidding about inviting her. Some boundaries are necessary.
Melissa, do you have a minute? I've completely won now. You should see your face. I have huge news.
Mia, you seem even more excited than usual. Shouldn't you be working on those overdue reports?
I'm pregnant, and of course, the father is our CEO, your boyfriend. Bet you didn't see that coming.
What? You cannot be serious right now.
So you need to break up with him right away. We're going to get married. I know it's sudden, but love works in mysterious ways. He must have felt our connection that time I saw him in the elevator.
Mia, are you seriously claiming to be pregnant? This isn't funny anymore. Have you actually met our CEO?
Of course I'm serious. This isn't something I joke about. And yes, I've seen him around. He's so handsome in his suits. I can't believe you're questioning my pregnancy.
I really don't want to have to say this, but this isn't some kind of sick joke. There's no way you could be pregnant with our CEO's child. That's impossible. For multiple reasons.
Don't be like that, Melissa. I wouldn't joke about being pregnant. I really am pregnant. Look, I even got my maternity handbook. I understand it might be hard to believe at first. Want to see the test results? I took 3 just to be sure.
Listen, Mia, this has gone way too far. This isn't funny anymore. I've been tolerating this as just personal drama, but I'm going to have to report this to the company. I can't work with you anymore. This is beyond unprofessional.
How can you say that? I'm going to be the CEO's wife. How dare you call me unreasonable? You wouldn't talk to me like this if our positions were reversed. You're just jealous because he chose me instead of you.
Wow, is this really happening? I feel like I'm in some kind of twisted alternate reality.
Stop pretending to be the CEO's girlfriend. I'm pregnant with the CEO's baby. I'll be taking the position of CEO's wife. We're going to have such a beautiful wedding.
Our CEO is a woman, though? Lucy Thompson? The one whose photo is in the lobby?
Huh? And she's already married too. Wait, what do you mean?
Let me ask one more time. are you really pregnant? Are you seriously claiming to be carrying our CEO's child? Because I need to understand exactly what you're saying here.
What? What are you suddenly saying? Our CEO can't be a woman. CEOs are always men. I've never heard of a female CEO before. You're just making this up to confuse me.
I don't know what color the sky is in the world you're living in. There are plenty of women running companies in the world, and our company is one of them. Lucy Thompson has been CEO for 5 years. Maybe you should look up some basic information about our CEO.
But Melissa, you had dinner with the CEO, right? So you're dating, right? Are you saying you're dating a married female CEO? Is that why you've been hiding it?
I'm dating the CEO's brother, and just to be clear, he's not an executive or anything. Her brother is just a normal office worker. Please stop with these weird delusions and misunderstandings. This has gotten completely out of hand.
Wait, really? But what about that romantic dinner at La Maison? Sarah said you were all cozy with someone important.
I heard rumors that I was having dinner with the CEO. That part is technically true, but it was dinner with the CEO and her brother. She's very supportive of our relationship. It was a family dinner, not some secret romantic rendezvous.
How nice for you. So it was a dinner date with the CEO. I bet you got all kinds of special treatment. No wonder you get all the best projects.
I can see how someone might think that if they heard I was having dinner with the CEO, but if you knew our CEO was a woman, none of these misunderstandings would have happened. How have you worked here 6 months without knowing this?
Even if you say that, it's obviously a misunderstanding. CEOs are supposed to be men. How was I supposed to know our company has a female CEO? Normal people wouldn't notice something like that. Nobody reads those company-wide emails anyway.
Any normal person would know, especially an employee of the company. You might be the only one who didn't know. So, to confirm once more, are you really pregnant? Or was that just another lie? Because that's a very serious claim to make.
It's true. I really did get my maternity handbook. The doctor confirmed it yesterday. I'm going to be a mom.
What? Did you misunderstand everything and actually sleep with my boyfriend? Whose baby is it? You need to come clean about everything right now. This isn't a game anymore, Mia.
I just got a message that the server is down, so I need to go. Excuse me, I need to leave. Very urgent IT emergency.
Mia, wait! You can't just drop a bombshell like that and run away. We need to discuss this properly. The servers are fine. I'm looking at them right now.
There's no time. It's an emergency. The servers need me. I'm the only one who knows how to fix this particular issue. We'll talk about this later, promise.
The servers can wait a minute. This is important. Whose baby are you carrying? Tell me honestly. Did you sleep with Josh? Is that what this is about?
I really have to go fix this. The whole company is depending on me. I'll explain everything later, I promise. Can't let the system crash just for personal drama.
Mia! Don't you dare leave! Mia? Mia! She's offline. I can't believe this. How is this happening? Josh, emergency! Call me as soon as you can. This is really important. Please, tell me you're there.
What's going on? I'm in a meeting, but I can step out. Are you okay? You sound panicked.
That crazy coworker is claiming she's pregnant, and I'm terrified the baby might be yours. Please, tell me you didn't sleep with her. I know it sounds insane, but I need to hear it from you.
What? Of course not. I wouldn't cheat on you, and I'd never go near your nut job coworker. I don't even know what she looks like.
Oh, thank God. I didn't really think you would, but she got in my head. I'm freaking out over here. She's being so weird about revealing who the father is.
Deep breaths. There is absolutely zero chance I am the father of her baby. I barely know what she looks like. The only time I've even been in your office was to pick you up for lunch that one time.
You're right. I'm just so shaken up. What do I do now? She ran off claiming the servers were down before I could get any real answers. And now she's not responding to any of my messages.
Typical. Inventing emergencies to avoid consequences. Classic manipulator move. She's just trying to create more drama.
Exactly, but I need to get to the bottom of this. If she's really pregnant, this is going to affect the whole office. What if she tries to claim it's yours publicly?
Okay, when she comes back, sit her down and demand the full story. No more evasions, and document everything she says in case you need it later. Maybe have HR present for the conversation.
Good plan. I'm not letting her out of my sight until I know what's really going on. This has to end now. I can't take any more of her wild accusations.
100% agree. Be strong and stand your ground. Remember, her delusions aren't your fault. I'm here for you always. Want me to talk to Lucy about this?
Thank you, babe. I don't know what I'd do without you. Let's hold off on telling Lucy for now. I want to get the full story first.
You're handling this like a pro. Let me know if you need backup tomorrow. I can drop by the office if you need support.
I better get back out there and make sure she doesn't disappear on me again. I'll keep you posted. Thanks for being so understanding about all this.
Go get 'em. Let me know how it goes. Love you and good luck. And remember, document everything.
Love you too. Hopefully the next time we talk, this will all be over. Fingers crossed. Time to face the music.
Melissa, we need to discuss something important. It's about the baby's future.
What is it now, Mia? Are you ready to explain yourself? And don't tell me the servers are down again.
You're going to pay child support for my baby. Start preparing now. I've done the calculations and everything. This is really happening.
What? Have you completely lost your mind?
I'm definitely having this baby. I couldn't possibly consider abortion. That would be too sad. But I can't raise a child alone, so you need to pay child support, Melissa. It's only fair since you're practically family now.
Wait, back up. So, you're really pregnant? Let's start with the basics. Who is the father?
Yes, it's from a guy I met on a dating app. He was so charming and successful. We had such a connection.
Who am I to you? What is going on? How did I get dragged into this? You're saying complete nonsense. None of this is my fault at all. Why don't you contact the father and tell him you're pregnant? He's the one who should be paying support, not me.
He's already ghosted me. How does this turn into me paying child support? He blocked me on everything. That's why I need your help.
My brain can't keep up with your logic. How did this become my responsibility? What happened to all that talk about the CEO?
You have to pay because you're Melissa. So starting today, please help me out. You're like a big sister to me at work, and you always say we should support each other.
What? Since when am I like a big sister to you? You've been nothing but hostile to me lately.
You're the CEO's sister-in-law, and if you get married, won't you become CEO someday? That's how these things work, right? It's all about family connections.
This is completely absurd. That's not how corporate succession works at all. And I'm not even married to Josh yet.
You're close to the CEO in many ways, so you can definitely pull some strings for money. Please funnel some of that money to your cute junior coworker. It's your fault for being misunderstood in the first place. So take responsibility for my pregnancy. You can pay about $2,000 per month in child support.
This is completely ridiculous. Somehow this has all become my fault? Do you even hear how crazy you sound right now? None of this makes any sense.
I'm sorry about the work piling up, Melissa. Please hurry and say you'll pay the child support. If you agree, I'll work really hard from now on. I'll even stay late to catch up on everything.
Absolutely not. I refuse to be responsible for your poor life choices. The father is the one who needs to pay, not me. Have you even tried to find him?
But he's gone. Poof! Disappeared. You're the only one I can count on, Melissa. Won't you help a struggling single mother? Think about the baby's future.
I feel for your situation, but it's not my problem to solve. I didn't get you pregnant. Focus on tracking down the real father. Have you considered legal action to find him?
Ah, you're so cold. What happened to women supporting women? I thought we were friends after all we've been through together.
Friends don't make outrageous financial demands or spread malicious rumors. You've caused me nothing but stress lately, and now you're trying to extort money from me?
Oh, please. A little drama keeps things exciting. And just think how adorable this baby will be. You'll want to spoil it. You can be Auntie Melissa.
Not a chance. I'm not going to be manipulated by baby talk. This conversation is over. Do not ask me about this again. I mean it, Mia.
So you're really going to abandon me and your future niece or nephew? I'm so disappointed in you, after everything I've done for you.
I'm disappointed in your shameless guilt tripping. If anyone should be ashamed here, it's you. This is a new low, Mia, even for you.
I'm just trying to give my baby a good life. Why are you being so mean? You have the power to help me. Don't you care about children?
I'm being rational, not mean. The only one with the power to help is you, by being responsible and tracking down the father. Have you even told your family yet?
But that's hard. It's much easier if you just agree to pay. Come on, be cool, Melissa. Do it for the baby. I'll even name it after you.
Absolutely not. I don't reward delusional thinking, and I won't be emotionally blackmailed. This discussion is officially over. I'm blocking your number outside of work communications.
Fine. Be that way. I'll just tell everyone at the office how you cruelly turned your back on a pregnant coworker in need. Good luck keeping a friendly reputation after that. Everyone will know how heartless you are.
You do that, and I'll tell everyone how you tried to scam me out of thousands of dollars by claiming I'm somehow responsible for a pregnancy I had nothing to do with. I have all our conversations documented.
You wouldn't dare. That would make you look so bad. Nobody turns their back on a pregnant woman.
Try me. I'm done playing games. Get your story straight. Track down the real father and leave me out of your drama from now on. I mean it, Mia.
You're no fun anymore. Fine, I'll handle it myself. But don't come crying to me when you want to be Auntie Melissa and I don't allow it. You're missing out on something special.
I assure you, that won't be a problem. Please just focus on your health and responsibilities. And seriously, no more wild rumors or accusations. I'm at my limit.
Fine, I'll be good. For now. But you're on thin ice, Missy. Remember, I've got the pregnancy card to play whenever I want.
And I've got a paper trail of your lies and manipulations, so I'd tread very carefully if I were you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do. For both of us, apparently. The quarterly reports won't write themselves.
Ooh, look who's getting all strict. Careful, authority looks a little too good on you. Fine, I can take a hint. Catch you later, boss lady.
What have I done to deserve this? I swear if she wasn't pregnant, I'd... No, keep it professional. Do not engage. You're almost rid of her. Just a little longer.
You're really going to expand on this fantasy? I just saw the email from HR. This has to be some kind of joke.
What is going on in Mia's head? The email was quite clear. Your termination is effective immediately.
What do you mean I'm getting fired? Explain yourself. You can't fire a pregnant woman. That's discrimination.
Everything about you has become a problem. I've collected evidence of your behavior and reported it to management. As a result, they've decided to terminate you. This has nothing to do with your pregnancy.
That's a lie. What part of my hard work is problematic? I'm one of the best employees here. Name one thing I've done wrong.
Everything. Every single thing. You're always on dating apps during work. You dump your responsibilities on seniors. You've been absent without leave for a week when you have no vacation days left, and there's nobody at the company willing to defend you. HR has documented all of this.
But I'm going to be a mother. I'm about to become a parent. How can you fire me in this situation? It's unbelievable. You're heartless. Has nothing I've said reached your heart, Melissa?
I think you're the one whose head isn't working right. Your behavior and thought process defy common sense. So don't come to the office anymore. We'll send your desk belongings to your home. Security has been notified.
Please don't do this. Melissa, I'll be in serious trouble. I need this job. I have a baby to think about.
We're the ones who will be in trouble if you keep coming to the office. Your behavior has become increasingly erratic. The decision is final.
Huh? Are you really doing this to me? After everything we've been through?
The child is innocent, so please get yourself together. That poor child who will be born to you deserves better. I suggest focusing on your personal well-being now.
How dare you question my parenting skills? I'll be an amazing mother, and I don't need a heartless job like this anyway. You'll regret treating me this way.
If you put half as much effort into your work as you do into creating drama, we wouldn't be in this situation. You've left me no choice. HR has reviewed everything and made their decision.
You just can't stand that I'm cuter and younger than you. You're threatened by me, and that's why you're firing me. Everyone knows you're just jealous.
Your appearance has nothing to do with it. I'm not that shallow. It's your complete lack of professionalism and deranged behavior that got you fired. The constant lies, the unauthorized absences, the unfinished work.
Deranged? How dare you? My only crime is seeing through your lies and trying to find love. You're just a bitter old woman jealous of my youth.
And there you go, proving my point with your dramatics and baseless accusations. I'm only 30, but I'm not old, and I'm certainly not jealous of your immaturity. This kind of behavior is exactly why you're being terminated.
Immaturity? I'm about to be a mother. That's the most mature thing a woman can do. You're just mad you're not the one who's pregnant.
Okay, now you're really grasping at straws. I'm perfectly happy not being pregnant right now, especially by some random dating app loser. Focus on your future instead of trying to blame everyone else.
Don't you talk about the father of my child that way. He's twice the man your boring boyfriend could ever be. At least he isn't his sister's lackey.
Fascinating, considering you claimed not to even know who he is. Keep your story straight. This is exactly the kind of inconsistent behavior I'm talking about.
I don't have to explain myself to you anymore. You're not my boss now, remember? I'm free from your tyranny. I'll show you all how successful I can be.
That's right, I'm not your boss. Which means I'm also free from your constant lies, laziness, and lunacy. Goodbye and good luck, Mia. You're going to need it.
Oh, just you wait. When I marry rich and become a famous mommy blogger, you'll rue the day you fired me. I'll tell everyone how toxic this company is.
I'm sure I will, but right now, I mostly feel relief. Please don't make this harder than it has to be. Just take your stuff and go.
Huh! Fine, but this isn't over, Melissa. You and your CEO sister-in-law haven't seen the last of me.
Yes, we have. Signing off now. Wishing you all the best in your future endeavors far, far away from here.
How? The nerve! Fine! Goodbye forever, worst boss ever! I'll tell my kid what a monster you were!
After that, Mia officially received her termination notice and never came back to the office. Rumor has it that she eventually found the father of her baby at a singles mixer. However, this man had a personality similar to Mia's and disappeared after making an excuse about an elderly person collapsing and needing to leave immediately. In the end, Mia is reportedly working hard on her own to support herself.
I'm so sorry. I've stolen your boyfriend who's making close to $200,000 a year from you. And you were so close to being married, right? Huh? I think it's best that I apologize to you right now for all this. After all, you ran into him and I while we were on a date together, right? Sorry for that. I really didn't think you'd be coming over while we were having a date in the house. What do you mean apologize? I can tell right now that you don't mean anything by what you're saying. All you're doing now is making me even more upset than I already was with you. I was just coming to say sorry, yet you're being so mean to me now. Also, when I found you two with each other, that was around the time I was getting ready to leave Griffin anyway. So I wasn't all upset that I had to say goodbye to him. What really upset me was that it was my own friend who was going out with him behind my back. But I guess I don't care now because this was all going to happen eventually. Trying to act all tough now, are we? Don't tell me you were actually planning on breaking up with your boyfriend when he's making $200,000 a year. I know that after seeing me with him, it really hurt you, and that's what led to the breakup. And now you trying to act all tough like that's not what really happened is only making you look worse. Huh? Just tell me the truth about your feelings. You're really feeling awful inside right now because you lost your chance to marry a man of money, right? That's what I'm sure you feel like right now. Why are you being such a bitch right now, Winter? I thought you just said you were only texting me to apologize, but now you seem like you're having a ton of fun making fun of me. Is that what you really wanted from this? You're the only bitch I'm aware of here. Thinking that you could get married before a woman like me. How dare some little loser like you, who always had to sit in my shadow when you were younger, be allowed to get married before me now? You're a bitch for trying to sidestep me like that and get ahead. Excuse me. At first, I just assumed that the man you were with was some disgusting loser like yourself that no other woman had wanted. But in reality, you'd been with a man who is making $200,000 a year as an office worker. And when it comes to his face, it's kind of handsome. Griffin should have been with me from the start, and that's why he's going to marry me now. I've always been aware of just how much you love making fun of me ever since we were little. But you're right about something, and that's that I'm a pretty plain girl. And I sure was sitting in your shadow a lot of the time when we were in school together. But that is not a good enough reason to have stolen my boyfriend from me years and years later. How lame, you frickin' sore loser. You have already lost to me, so why try fighting back still? You sitting there still whining about being a loser is what makes you so unbearable. Huh? This was my first time ever stealing someone else's man, but it sure has been entertaining for me. I might start to do this more often if I have to, but I've already landed myself one of the biggest fish in the sea, so I don't really need myself another man anymore, especially since I'm his wife now. His wife? Did you guys seriously already get married then? Of course we did. You thought I was going to let a handsome man with all his money get away from me? There would have never been another chance like this for me. And it wasn't even my idea to get married to him this quickly. He's been going on about wanting to marry already, that it's driving me up the wall. I see. Well, I guess someone like him would want to get married as fast as possible. Therefore, while he and I are having the best time of our lives together as husband and wife, you go sit somewhere and suck on your finger crying as you watch. I am now the one with a man making $200,000 a year, and I'm going to be the only wife this man will ever have. I just hope you can be as happy with him as you're hoping to be. Shut the hell up, you sore loser. I don't need you saying anything because I'm already happier than I thought I could ever be after talking to you.
Man, that was really shocking for me, Aliyah. I totally forgot that I was supposed to have a date with you, and then, after I already had Winter in the house, you came home unannounced.
That was really the worst sight I have ever seen. I thought that maybe you'd become sick and that's why you didn't show up, and so I went to your house to see what was up. And when I got there, you had Winter riding on top of you on your couch.
So, I have something very important to talk with you about now. Do you think that you can break up with me now? I have actually been wanting to be with Winter for a while now, and we even have plans to marry.
I thought we'd already broken up. So go ahead and marry her now. I went over to your house wanting to break up with you anyway when you skipped that last date, so there you go.
Thank you so much. Oh, and one other thing. All those things of mine over at your place, you can just toss out.
I gladly will then. Now, is there anything else you have to say to me before I go? You stabbed me in the back in such a way that will scar me for life, I think.
What? I don't really have anything left to say to you now. And if you're looking for an apology from me, it's not coming.
What?
Are you waiting to hear from me my reason for why I wanted to go with Winter over you? I bet you'd just love to know why for your next boyfriend, right? Well, that's a good thing to think about, learning from your previous relationships.
Huh?
So if you want your reason to learn from, here it is. The reason I'm leaving you for her is because of nothing other than your face. Instead of your donkey face, I'd much prefer to have the beautiful Winter by my side. Now, if you don't want to keep losing to all the other women around you, you'd better work on your face's features.
I never thought you were that pathetic until now, Griffin. Not only have you hurt me and have no plans to apologize, you're making fun of my face? Now you've really gotten on my nerves.
You can't stop others from loving those they find more attractive than you, so why should I have to apologize for finding the girl of my dreams? But wouldn't it be enough to just say that I left you for her because of her looks, right? Well, let's just put it this way then. Winter's family has a lot of money, right? Compared to your family, which is filled with a bunch of simple idiots.
That's what I thought. To you, her family having a lot of money is a very important thing to you. Had that not been important to you, then you would have had a very hard time paying off your last settlement from your ex-wife.
What?
I'm sure you just love to make it sound like those were your only reasons for leaving me, but in reality, the reason you left me for Winter is to have her money in order to pay off the rest of that settlement, right? You've been having to pay off that settlement to your ex for months now, and you would much rather take care of it all right now so you don't have to worry anymore, right?
Wait a second. Why do you know about all that? I never told you anything about having an ex-wife.
Sure, my family may be full of just some simple people, but both my parents are always worried about the kind of people I'm with. And since I'm their only daughter, they make sure that they know everything. And when they found out I was dating you, they wanted to know everything about the history you've had.
What?
I mean, why wouldn't they want to know about you, right? You always said that you were making a lot of money, but only ever took me to your place for dates. And when it came to my birthday, you would only ever get me things like tokens for the local arcade and crap like that. That really got my parents a bit worried about you, and so they went ahead and did a bit of deep investigating into you. By using a detective, of course.
They seriously asked for someone to help snoop on me?
And the result from that was us learning about how you have been married once before, and you also happen to have a kid with that woman. I never knew either of those things, Griffin. And before we could tell the detective we'd had enough, they stated that you were also having to pay child support to her every month. That's why you always acted like you had no money at all and would only ever take me to your house for dates.
What?
Now that I think about it, isn't your ex-wife the daughter of a very powerful business owner? Is that why she was not only able to get a lot of child support from you each month, but also that massive settlement from you this year? I was told by the detective that you were so afraid of her parents that you couldn't even fight her in court, and they were able to ask for as much as they wanted from you.
This can't be happening. How could you have figured all of that out, too?
The fact that you chose to hide all of that very important stuff from me is really sad. But you know what makes me the most sad? Hearing from all your friends that all you thought of me was as an easy way to get some money. Thankfully, the detective was able to dig a little bit deeper by going out with your friends and sitting next to them recording everything they were saying about you and I at the bar.
What?
That's why that day I was going to head to your place to break up with you. The date was originally when I wanted to tell you things were over, but you never even showed up to that. So when I made it to your house to see what was up, I got more than I wanted to see. And at that moment, I realized I had no more feelings for you anymore besides hate.
Wait, Aliyah, I really am sorry for having cheated on you like that, so I think I'll come out to see you so that I can get on my hands and knees and apologize.
Huh?
Can you make sure to keep the fact that I have an ex-wife and a kid a secret from Winter for me? You haven't told her about all of that yet, right?
That's right.
Then please, Aliyah, as long as you don't tell her anything about them, I'll apologize for cheating on you. I'll do whatever you ask me to make it up to you. So please keep all of that a secret from her, okay?
I won't tell her.
Are you sure you won't?
You think I really care to talk with a bitch like her anymore? I don't care what she thinks about you anymore and what you choose to keep a secret. I also have no real reason to be telling her anything. Just don't take this as me helping you in any way, all right? I don't want to talk to any of you anymore, so from here on out, we're done. Ties cut. I don't want to even have to think about what you look like anymore.
Sure thing. I will do as you've asked and never talk to you again. It's a promise. Just as long as you promise to never ever tell her about any of the things I've done. Okay.
Hey, Alya, where do you think Griffin and I should have our wedding at? Do you think it would be a good idea having it overseas somewhere? Something like a wedding is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, so I should be going all out, right? Really? So you've come to talk about your wedding now? Well, of course I have. I told you that since I got the man you took from me back, we're going to be getting married now. And last night, I finally had him come over to see my parents. When that happened, my dad was begging for Griffin to hurry up and marry me. I guess neither of my parents ever thought I could reel in a man making $200,000 a year, right? This is turning into a really fast relationship then. But I think you should take it a bit slower so that you don't lose your bearing. Wah, wah, wah. I can see you'll try anything up your sleeve to get us to not have a wedding. Are you trying to buy yourself some time so that you can come and steal Griffin back from me? Well, that's going to be impossible for you. Impossible! There's no way a plain bitch like you could ever win against me. That's not what I'm trying to do. I don't love Griffin anymore. Is that right? Then would you like me to invite you out to our wedding? You are one of my good longtime friends after all, right? And if you want me to give you another title, you're like Griffin's and my Cupid. Huh? I guess we really should be having this wedding overseas after all. That would be even more luxurious of us, and it would make you feel even worse about what's happened. Oh, but I was also thinking about having a more traditional Christian ceremony here in the US. This will be my only chance to show you, so I was thinking of doing it right in front of God himself. I have so many things I want to do for my wedding that it's too hard to choose. Then how about you talk with Griffin about that instead of me? He's done both styles of wedding before, so... What? He has experience, so you could ask him what kind of atmosphere would be best for your guys' wedding. So if you're really that indecisive right now, hurry up and ask for his opinion on that. That is one of those things where asking one with experience is best. Wait, hold on just a second. Why are you saying that Griffin has experience with this? Are you saying that he's had experience with both an overseas wedding and a traditional wedding before? So sorry about that. I totally forgot that you'd need to be brought up to speed on all of that stuff. Did you know that he's already been married once before? That's why he has such experience with weddings and such. Excuse me? And when it comes to his ex-wife, she was one heck of a woman. She told him that she wanted to have both a wedding in a chapel as well as one overseas in Africa or something. And so with no other choice really, Griffin went ahead and gave her both of those weddings. She really had a lot of power, I think. But that's what happens when your father is the owner of a large company. Wait a second. What? He's been married before? I never heard anything about that. And wait, what? You knew all about that and you still dated him? Not at all, actually. I had no clue he'd gone through with any of that before me. I only learned about that a few days before breaking up with him. Are you kidding me? Oh, and another thing. There is one other very important thing I have to tell you. Griffin had one kid with his ex-wife before they divorced. He has a kid with her as well? And now he's having to pay a lot to her in child support every month. Which kind of gives me this feeling that he won't have the money to give you a really nice wedding this time around. So that's why it's best that you go and talk to him about the funding you'll have before planning everything out. You're joking. He's having to pay child support as well? And he's having to pay as much as you've made it seem like? From what I was told, he's having to give her close to half of what he makes every year. So when you look at his income with that in mind, he's really only making around $100,000 a year. What? She's able to get that much in child support from him each year? I told you that she is a very powerful father, right? And, well, whatever he did to her that caused the divorce seemed to have really pissed off her mother and father as well. And with the help of her father's lawyers, she was able to get way more than she first asked for. If you're wanting to hear all of the details about that, though, you should really ask Griffin. You have to be lying. You're telling me that my $200,000 a year is actually just $100,000? Wait, that's not your $200,000, right? He's the one earning it all, and that makes it all his. But even if he's not making $200,000 now for himself, $100,000 is still a really good salary. What are you talking about? $100,000 isn't going to be nearly enough for me. Everyone on the news has already been saying that you can't live fancy anymore with just $100,000 a year. Which means that if my husband isn't making at least $200,000 a year, then my dream of being a wealthy wife is never going to happen. Then break up with Griffin. Although he has just met with your parents and everything. And you went through all that work taking him away from me. I can't. I don't really care what you do, though. Has nothing to do with me, right? If you guys do end up having a wedding, send me an invitation, all right? I can go there to see it if I have the free time to kill.
You've really done it now, telling her the truth. You actually went and told her about my ex-wife and my child with her.
I thought I told you this. I wasn't keeping that a secret from her in order to help you or anything. And, well, when she was just talking to me, she really started to make my skin crawl. So in my anger and disgust, I told her about your true history.
Why would you do that to me? I was finally gonna have myself an even better ATM to use. Her family has all that money, and I thought I finally had myself a way to pay off all my debt to my ex-wife and that damn child support. If she runs from me now, how will you take responsibility for it?
Damn, you really don't know how to make yourself at least seem all right.
If this leads to her really leaving me, I will not forgive you at all.
Sure thing. I don't care if you hate me or not.
God damn it. Now that all of this has gone to hell, I'd better start looking for my next walking bank. No, first I have to try getting her to stay with me. As long as I can keep her from leaving me, I'll be okay. Damn it! Because of your goddamn talking, my whole game plan has gone to crap! What am I gonna do, Aliyah? I need to find a way to get that chick to break up with me right now. Hurry up and come help me out here.
Huh? why are you wanting to break up with her now? Yesterday you couldn't stop talking about how she would be such a great ATM for you, right? You should be happy she doesn't want to leave you.
Not at all! None of this is good! Winter, she's pregnant right now!
What? Is that right?
This morning I was asked to come see her. I thought she would be asking me to break up with her, but instead she told me she was pregnant! And that's why she now wants me to marry her!
Perfect. You're not going to have yourself a baby with her, and you won't have to lose her.
How the hell is that perfect? I already have myself a new girlfriend now and no longer need Winter!
What? You made a new girlfriend already?
I thought for sure she'd throw me away, so I thought the best choice would be to find myself a new girl right away. I wouldn't say I'm dating her just yet, but I talked a lot with her last night on this dating app. She told me that she's a doctor making $300,000 a year right now. We're both still talking to one another right now, and I'm feeling like she's the one for me now.
In other words, you would have been happier had Winter broken up with you? I see. But now she wants you to marry her because she's carrying your baby, of all things. Things have really spun out of control, haven't they?
That's why I'm asking you to please make it look like I'm a terrible man to her. Tell her about how I had no money to take you on any dates and how I didn't get you anything good as presents on your birthdays. You go tell Winter right now all the bad things about me, please. Then she'll have to want to leave me and find someone else, right?
I'm not getting wrapped up in your massive crap show. If you want to leave her now, you go up to her face and tell her that you don't love her anymore. But just know that if you're wanting to break up with her now, you're still going to have to pay for things like child support afterwards. You have to take responsibility as the father of that baby she's carrying.
No goddamn way! I'm already having a hard enough time as it is paying for my last wife's kid. You're telling me I'll have to pay for 2 different kids now?
You did all of that to yourself. Good luck talking to Winter about that. This is the worst. Griffin has been talking to another woman behind my back. I was finally forgiving him for not telling me about his ex-wife or the child support and was even willing to stay married to him. Yet now he wants for us to break up still? And he told me he would only pay a couple $100 a month to me as child support. So you guys already spoke about everything? This can't be happening. He then started to go on about how the kid might not even be his, like a real jackass. But you don't know that yourself either, do you? Go and have a test done to see whether or not he really needs to pay you child support every month. But if he is the father, he said he was only willing to give me a couple $100 a month. That's too little. He's paying his ex-wife $100,000 a year, yet he won't pay that much to me? Well, you're going to have to talk with him a little more to figure all of that out. It's not like there's a rule behind all of it, and if you really want help getting him to pay you more, get yourself a lawyer. And if that doesn't even help you and you're not able to raise your kid, you'll have no choice but to give them up for adoption. I will not do that. Even if all of that happens, the kid is mine. My parents also said they'd help with my baby, so I'm keeping them. They're going to help? And as for you, Alia, as my longtime friend, you need to help me out here as well. What? It would be impossible for me to have to raise my baby all by myself, right? And both of my parents are not young, so having to watch a baby for me all the time would be tough on them. I need to have someone the same age as me helping out. And why do you think I should be the one to help? Why wouldn't you help? You're not only Griffin's ex-girlfriend, but this is going to be the kid of a man you still love, right? Being able to take care and raise his baby should make you happier than ever, right? So they just let all you lunatics out of the mental hospital? Screw that! It's not that I have anything against the kid, but you're better off aborting it if that's the way you think. It was only a little while ago that I had to walk in on you screwing my boyfriend, right? That mistake you made is never going to change, and I will never forgive you for it. And if you really, really need my help that badly, then let me go and tell both of your parents about how you stole my boyfriend from me first. What? I'll tell them that their daughter went and slept with the boyfriend of one of her longtime friends and then stole him from her. What do you think your parents will think of you after hearing that? They may want to help you with your baby right now, but what will they want to do when they learn that you had that baby with my boyfriend who you stole from me? What? Don't do that! Don't you say anything useless to my parents about that! It's not useless, it's the frickin' truth! You know what? I'm not too far from your parents' house. I might go and talk with them right now about it. At times like this, it really is important to have long-time childhood friends, right? Because we've been living so close to one another forever. I can be to their house in 5 minutes even. I'll start walking to their place right now. After that, I immediately went over and told both of Winter's parents about everything she'd done to me with Griffin. Neither of them knew a thing about all of that, and when her mother heard what I said about walking in on them having sex, she fainted. Following all of that, Winter was asked to go back to her family's house with Griffin, and there was this huge discussion that ended with them both agreeing to take responsibility for what they'd done and get married. But even though they would be taking responsibility for their actions, neither of Winter's parents would support them in any way. After having gotten married, both Winter and Griffin tried to talk with his ex-wife about lowering the amount of child support he had to pay to her every month by using their soon-to-be-born child as an excuse. But Griffin's ex-wife just laughed their offer and excuse off, and told Griffin he was going to be paying her that child support until her son was 18. Because of that, Griffin was never able to afford to give Winter the wedding of her dreams, and she had to settle for a speed wedding in Vegas. And as for that fancy life as a married woman she was hoping for, it soon turned into having on and off fights with Griffin all the time about money and the soon-to-come baby. To this day, whenever Griffin has to pay his ex-wife child support at the end of the month, Winter has a breakdown and the cycle of fighting and crying starts all over for the next month.
Hey, Sarah, it's been ages. How have you been doing?
Megan, wow, this is a surprise. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. It really has been a long time.
I know, right? We haven't caught up since college graduation. Life gets so busy.
Definitely. So much has changed since then. What made you reach out now?
Well, I actually have some exciting news to share with you. Guess what? I'm getting married.
Oh my gosh, really? That's wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm over the moon about it. I wanted to let you know personally.
I'm so touched that you thought of me. That's really thoughtful of you. Have you started planning the wedding yet?
We're in the early stages, but yes, the planning has begun. It's going to be a beautiful ceremony.
I'm sure it will be absolutely lovely. Will you be sending out invitations? I'd be honored to attend and celebrate with you.
About that, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can invite you. It might be a bit awkward, considering you're Tom's ex-girlfriend.
Tom? As in my ex-boyfriend Tom from college?
The one and only. Funny how life works out sometimes, isn't it?
Wait, I'm confused. Are you saying you're marrying my ex-boyfriend Tom?
Bingo! We reconnected after graduation and hit it off. Now we're tying the knot.
Wow. That's, unexpected. I had no idea you two were even in touch, let alone dating.
It all happened pretty quickly. He asked me out not long after you two broke up.
Right after we broke up? That's interesting timing.
He said he was looking for someone a bit more domestic, you know? Someone who could cook and take care of him.
Excuse me? What exactly are you implying, Megan?
Oh, nothing. Just that he appreciated my culinary skills. You know how athletes are. They need a good meal after practice.
I'm starting to get a clearer picture now. Are you telling me there was overlap between our relationships?
Well, maybe a little. But Tom said I was worth being his second choice.
Unbelievable. This explains so much about how he started acting towards the end of our relationship.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up the past. What matters is that Tom and I are happy now.
Good for you, I guess. I'm just trying to wrap my head around all of this.
I know it's a lot to take in, but hey, it all worked out for the best, right? I got my dream guy.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm just a little shocked by this news. It's a lot to process.
No hard feelings, though. We're still friends, even though I'm marrying your ex.
Sure, Megan. No hard feelings. As you said, it's all ancient history now.
I'm so glad you understand. I was worried things might be awkward between us.
No, it's fine. I've moved on. Tom and I broke up years ago.
Great, because I'd hate for there to be any weird tension, especially now that Tom's career is taking off.
What do you mean? Is he doing well in baseball?
That's an understatement. He's about to sign with a major league team. I'm going to be a pro baseball player's wife. Oh, can you believe it?
That's quite an accomplishment. Good for him.
It really is. All that training and hard work finally paid off. Not to sound insensitive, but I guess you must feel like you missed out, huh?
Missed out? Why would you say that?
Oh, you know, since you two broke up and now he's super successful, it's okay. I'd probably be a little jealous too in your shoes.
I think you're reading a bit too much into this, Megan. I'm happy for Tom, but I've moved on with my life.
Have you, though? I've seen your posts on social media. Looks like you've been attending quite a few baseball games lately.
So what if I have? I'm allowed to enjoy watching sports without it being about my ex.
If you say so. I just thought it was interesting. That's all.
My personal life and hobbies are really none of your business, Megan.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to overstep. I'm just so excited about marrying Tom, I got carried away.
It's fine. Look, I should probably go. It was good catching up with you.
Same here. We'll have to get together sometime soon and talk more about the wedding.
Sure, let's do that. Take care, Megan.
You too, Sarah. Talk to you later.
Hey, honey, guess what? A coworker just gave me some free tickets to the baseball game this weekend. Wanna go?
Oh, I think I might sit this one out. I'm not really feeling up to it.
Is everything okay? You usually love going to the games with me and our little one.
Yeah, no, everything's fine. I'm just a bit tired, that's all.
Are you sure that's all it is? You seem a little off.
It's nothing serious, I promise. Just got a message from an old college friend today, and it brought up some weird memories.
I see. One of those blast from the past situations. You want to talk about it?
It's kind of complicated. Remember I told you about my ex-boyfriend Tom from college?
The baseball player guy? Sure. What about him?
Well, apparently, he's marrying a friend of mine from college. She just reached out to tell me.
Oh, wow. That's unexpected. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, I'm not sure. It's just strange to think about, you know? It's dredging up a lot of old feelings.
I can imagine. That's a lot to process, especially out of the blue like that.
Exactly. I'm sorry. I don't mean to dump all this on you. I know it's ancient history.
Hey, don't apologize. I'm here for you, always. Your feelings are valid no matter how long ago it happened.
Thanks, babe. I appreciate you listening. I think I just need some time to wrap my head around it.
Of course. Take all the time you need, and if you decide you want to talk more about it, I'm here, okay?
I know. I'm so lucky to have you.
Well, how about this? Why don't you take it easy this weekend? Stay home, relax, do whatever you need to do to feel better.
Are you sure? I don't want to bail on our family outing. I know Kiddo was looking forward to the game.
Positive. You deserve a break. Kiddo and I'll have a great time at the game, don't you worry.
I'd feel bad, though, making you take them by yourself.
Sarah, I'm their parent too, remember? I think I can handle a few hours alone with our child.
I know. I didn't mean it like that. I just feel guilty not going.
There's nothing to feel guilty about. You need some time to yourself, and that's perfectly okay.
You're right. I could probably use a day to just decompress and sort through my thoughts.
Then it's settled. You're officially off kid duty this weekend. Take a bubble bath, watch your favorite movies, eat that ice cream I know you've been hiding in the back of the freezer.
How did you know about that?
I have my ways, but seriously, just focus on taking care of yourself, all right? Kiddo and I'll be just fine.
Okay, if you're really sure.
I'm 100% sure. We'll miss you at the game, but your well-being is way more important.
Have I mentioned lately how amazing you are?
Once or twice, but I never get tired of hearing it.
Well, you're amazing. Thank you for being so understanding.
Anytime, love. That's what I'm here for.
Now what do you say we order in tonight? Your choice.
Sounds perfect. I love you.
I love you too, more than anything. Now let's look at some menus.
You always know just how to cheer me up. I'm feeling better already.
That's what I like to hear. Everything's gonna be just fine, Sarah, I promise.
With you by my side, I know it will be. Thanks again, David.
You never have to thank me for loving you. Now what are you in the mood for? Pizza, Chinese, Thai?
Surprise me. You know what I like.
One surprise dinner coming right up. Prepare to be amazed by my ordering skills.
I can't wait. See you at home soon.
Can't wait to see your beautiful face. Drive safe, okay?
I will. See you in a bit. Love you.
Love you more.
Well. Look who's not at the baseball stadium today. Decided to hide away at home, Sarah.
Excuse me? My weekend plans are none of your concern, Megan.
Struck a nerve, did I? It's okay. You can admit it. You're just jealous that I'm the one marrying Tom.
I already told you, my life has moved on. Believe it or not everything revolves around you and Tom.
Sure, keep telling yourself that. We both know the truth. You're still hung up on him.
You're being ridiculous. I have no interest in rekindling things with Tom. Trust me.
Then why have you been going to all his games, huh? Don't think I haven't noticed.
I enjoy watching baseball, Megan. It's not some grand conspiracy to win Tom back.
Right, because it's totally normal to obsess over your ex's sports career. Just face it, Sarah. You're not over him.
I'm not obsessing over anything. I'm allowed to have hobbies and interests outside of my past relationships.
Keep lying to yourself, honey. Meanwhile, I'll be over here living my best life with Tom.
Good for you, Megan. I'm thrilled that you're so content. Now, can we please drop this?
Oh, we're just getting started. I've been waiting years for this moment to finally see the look on your face when you realize I won.
This isn't a competition, Megan. There are no winners or losers here.
Spoken like a true loser. Admit it, Sarah. I got the guy, the dream wedding, everything you ever wanted.
You have no idea what I want. You're making a lot of assumptions based on a relationship that ended a long time ago.
Am I? Face it, I was always the better match for Tom. You were just a placeholder until he realized it.
Is that what you think? That you were somehow meant to be with Tom, even when he was with me?
I don't think. I know. I've known since college. I just had to bide my time and wait for him to see it too.
Wait, are you saying what I think you're saying? Did you have feelings for Tom back then?
Of course I did. Why do you think I put up with being your friend? It was the only way to stay close to him.
Wow, so our entire friendship was a lie? A way for you to get to Tom?
Ding, ding, ding! She finally gets it. I deserve an award for my acting skills, don't you think?
I can't believe this. How could you pretend to be my friend while actively trying to sabotage my relationship?
All's fair in love and war, Sarah. I wanted Tom, and I was willing to do whatever it took to get him.
Including manipulating and betraying your supposed friend? That's low, Megan.
Oh, please, spare me the moral outrage. You would have done the same thing if the roles were reversed.
No, I wouldn't have, because I value my friendships, and I don't see relationships as some kind of twisted competition.
Well, that's your loss. Playing nice gets you nowhere. I'm the one who ended up with the man and the happily ever after.
Is that what you think this is? A fairy tale ending? Hate to break it to you, but relationships built on lies and manipulation rarely work out.
Excuse you? Tom and I are perfectly happy, thank you very much. We're about to start our life together.
I truly hope that's the case, Megan. I wouldn't wish heartbreak on anyone, not even you.
Ha! As if Tom would ever leave me. I'm everything he's ever wanted. Unlike you, I know how to keep a man satisfied.
Wow, okay, I'm not even going to touch that one. Look, Megan, I don't know what kind of game you're playing here, but I'm not interested.
You're just jealous that I'm about to have the picture-perfect life with the man of your dreams. Admit it, you wish you were me.
Trust me, I don't. My life has moved on, and I'm incredibly happy with where I am now. I feel sorry for you that you can't see that.
Sorry for me? Oh, honey, I'm the one who should feel sorry for you. Settling for some boring average life while I'm out here marrying a pro athlete.
Do you hear yourself right now? You sound completely delusional. My life is far from boring or average.
Sure, keep telling yourself that. Whatever helps you sleep at night in your cold, lonely bed.
That's it. I'm done with this conversation. You can believe whatever twisted narrative you want, but I know the truth.
The truth is that I won, Sarah. I got the guy, the glamorous life, everything. And you got nothing.
You know what? You're right. I got nothing. Nothing to prove to you or anyone else. I'm secure in who I am and what I have.
You just keep on lying to yourself. Maybe one day you'll actually believe it.
I don't need to lie to myself, Megan. Unlike you, my happiness isn't built on delusions and someone else's accomplishments.
Big words from someone who's probably crying into her pillow every night over losing Tom.
And we're back to this. For the last time, I'm not hung up on Tom. I've moved on. I'm in a loving, committed relationship.
Oh, please. No one could compare to Tom. Face it, you downgraded big time.
Think whatever you want, Megan. I'm done trying to reason with you. Enjoy your perfect life with Tom. I wish you both all the best.
I will enjoy it every single day while you wallow in misery watching from the sidelines.
Goodbye, Megan. I truly hope you find some peace and happiness one day, outside of tearing other people down.
I have all the happiness I need, thank you very much. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a wedding to plan. Try not to be too bitter.
What is wrong with her? Oh well, not my circus, not my problem. Look, Megan, I didn't want to get into this, but since you keep pushing, there are some things you should probably know about Tom.
Oh, really? This should be good. Go ahead. Try to poison my relationship.
That's not my intent, but as someone who cares about you, even after everything, I feel like I should warn you.
Warn me about what? What could you possibly know about my fiancé?
When Tom and I were together in college, he wasn't exactly faithful.
Excuse me? What are you trying to imply?
I'm not implying anything. I'm telling you outright. Tom cheated on me multiple times.
Newsflash, Sarah. He's not with you anymore. What happened in college is ancient history.
I understand that, but leopards don't usually change their spots, Megan. I just don't want to see you get hurt.
Hurt? The only one hurting anyone here is you, with your ridiculous accusations. Tom would never cheat on me.
I used to think the same thing, but then I found out he had at least 6 other girlfriends while we were dating.
You're lying. You're just jealous and trying to ruin what Tom and I have.
I'm not lying, Megan. I wish I was, but I had proof. Texts, photos, even receipts from jewelry he bought them.
I don't believe you. Those could have been faked. You probably made it all up because you can't stand that he chose me.
Why would I make something like that up? What would I possibly have to gain from it?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the satisfaction of destroying my happiness? You've always been jealous of me. Admit it.
Megan, I'm trying to help you here. I'm trying to prevent you from making the same mistake I did in trusting him.
The only mistake I made was ever being friends with you. You're just a bitter, jealous shrew who can't stand to see me happy.
Think whatever you want about me, but please, at least look into what I'm telling you. Don't just take Tom at his word.
I don't need to look into anything. I know Tom. He loves me and would never betray me like that.
I used to think that too, but he's not who you think he is, Megan. The cheating was just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, so there's more now? Please, enlighten me on all the terrible things my future husband has supposedly done.
He had a serious problem with blowing money at hostess clubs and strip joints, thousands of dollars a month sometimes.
Now I know you're full of it. Tom would never step foot in one of those sleazy places.
He did, Megan, all the time. I found the credit card statements. He was in deep with some shady characters.
You're unbelievable. You know that? Making up these outrageous lies to try and ruin my relationship.
I'm not making anything up. I'm trying to protect you from making a huge mistake in marrying him.
Protect me? Ha! More like sabotage me because you can't stand to see me with the man you're still in love with.
This has nothing to do with any lingering feelings for Tom, believe me. That ship sailed a long time ago.
Sure. Just like you going to all those baseball games had nothing to do with him either, right?
For the last time, my personal life and how I spend my time is none of your damn business.
It is my business when you're stalking my future husband and trying to drive a wedge between us with your lies.
How many times do I have to say this? I'm not stalking him. I'm not hung up on him. And I'm certainly not lying.
Yeah, just like you didn't lie about being my friend all those years ago while secretly trying to steal my boyfriend.
I'm not the one who lied and pretended to be a friend to get closer to someone else's boyfriend, Megan. That was all you.
And I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Tom and I were meant to be together. Nothing you say can change that.
I'm not trying to change anything. I'm trying to get through to you before you make a huge mistake.
The only mistake I ever made was letting you weasel your way into my life. But that's over now. You hear me? We're done.
Fine, be that way. But don't say I didn't warn you when this all blows up in your face.
The only thing blowing up here is your pathetic attempt at sabotaging my happiness. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a wedding to plan.
You know what? I'm done. I've said my piece. If you choose not to listen, that's on you. But I won't be there to pick up the pieces.
As if I'd ever come crying to you. You're nothing to me, Sarah. Nothing but a jealous, spiteful harpy.
Resorting to name-calling. Very mature. Look, one day you'll see I was trying to help you. I just hope it's not too late by then.
Help me, please. You're just trying to make yourself feel better about missing out on Tom. Well, guess what? You lose.
This isn't a game, Megan. This is your life, your future. Stop treating it like some competition between us.
Oh, but it is a competition, Sarah. One that I've already won. I got the man, the ring, the happily ever after. What do you have? Nothing.
I have a lot more than you know, but my life is not up for debate or comparison. I truly hope you and Tom are happy together.
We will be, blissfully so, while you waste away in bitter envy on the sidelines. Must kill you to know he upgraded so thoroughly.
Think whatever makes you feel better about yourself, Megan. I know my worth, and it has nothing to do with you or Tom.
Keep telling yourself that while crying into your Cheerios every morning. Face it, I won the grand prize. You're just a consolation.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that ludicrous statement. I'm ending this conversation now before we both say things we regret.
The only thing I regret is ever wasting my time with a loser like you. But hey, thanks for the entertainment. Watching you squirm is fun.
Know what? I was going to walk away, but not after that. There were some things you should know about your precious Tom.
Oh boy, here we go again with the baseless accusations. What's it going to be this time? Hidden other family? Secret drug habit?
Mock all you want, but this is serious. That big pro contract he's been bragging about? It's not happening anymore.
Yes it is. He signed the papers last week. The press conference is on Tuesday. Guess you'll have to find a new delusion.
That press conference isn't going to happen, Megan. The League found out about his affairs, including one with a high-profile exec's wife.
No. You're lying. This is low, even for you. Tom would never risk his career like that.
I'm not lying, Megan. It's all over the news. If you'd bother to look, the contract's been pulled. He's basically blacklisted.
This can't be happening. We have a wedding to pay for, a house we just bought. He said he was in the clear.
I'm sorry you're finding out this way, but he's not who you think he is. The gambling, the cheating, the debts, it goes deep.
How could he do this to me? To us? I gave him everything. I've been nothing but loyal.
I know it hurts. Believe me, I've been there, but you can't blame yourself for his actions. He made his choices.
I don't believe you. This is all your fault somehow. You've always been jealous of what we had.
Megan, stop. Take a breath. This has nothing to do with me or some imagined rivalry between us. This is about Tom and his behavior.
No, this is about you swooping in to play the hero now that there's trouble in paradise. Well, I don't need your pity or your lies.
It's not pity, it's concern. Despite everything, I don't want to see you hurt. I know what it feels like to be betrayed by him.
Oh, so now you care about my feelings? After spending months trying to undermine my relationship? How noble of you.
I was trying to warn you, to protect you from exactly this kind of heartbreak, but you refused to listen to reason.
Reason? Ha! More like jealous ravings from a bitter ex. You just can't stand that I had him and you didn't.
For the millionth time, this isn't about you and me. It's about Tom's pattern of lies and infidelity. Open your eyes.
No, you open your eyes, Sarah, to the fact that you're a sad, pathetic woman clutching at any straw to feel relevant again.
Wow. Okay, I can't do this anymore. I've tried to be a friend, to warn you, to support you, but I'm done.
Good. I don't need your support. I don't need anything from you except to stay the hell out of my life.
Message received loud and clear. I won't bother you again, but when this all implodes, just remember, I tried to help.
The only thing that's imploding here is your laughable attempt at sabotage. Tom and I will be just fine. You'll see.
Sure, Megan. Keep telling yourself that. I truly hope one day you see this for what it is. Goodbye and good luck.
Ha! Only losers need luck. Winners like me make our own destiny. So long, Sarah. Enjoy your mediocre, loveless existence.
If that's what you need to believe to feel good about your choices, so be it. Take care of yourself, Megan.
Oh, I'll take care of myself, all right. And when I'm living the high life as Mrs. Tom, the baseball star, I'll be sure to send you a postcard.
Some people just insist on learning life's lessons the hard way. I hope she comes out on the other side okay. What a mess.
Honey, is everything okay? You've been staring at your phone for the last half hour looking absolutely livid.
No, everything is not okay. Remember that friend from college I told you about? The one marrying my ex?
The one who randomly messaged you out of the blue to brag about her engagement? Yeah, what about her?
Well, she's at it again. But this time, she's accusing me of trying to sabotage her relationship with Tom.
What? Why on earth would she think that? You haven't even spoken to Tom in years.
Apparently, she saw that I've been going to some baseball games and decided that means I'm stalking him or something.
That's ridiculous. We go to those games as a family, and last I checked, baseball stadiums are public places.
Exactly. But she's convinced I'm just going to try to win Tom back. As if I would ever want to be with that cheating, lying scumbag again.
Whoa, back up! Cheating? Lying? You've never mentioned that before. What exactly happened between you two?
I caught Tom cheating on me multiple times when we were in college. It's why I ended things with him.
I'm so sorry, honey. I had no idea. That must have been really tough to go through.
It was devastating at the time, but in hindsight, it was the best thing that could have happened. It led me to you.
Well, I'm grateful for that at least. But what does any of this have to do with your friend? Why is she coming after you now?
That's the thing. She's not my friend. She never was. She just admitted that she pretended to be my friend to get close to Tom.
Are you serious? Who does that? That's so twisted and manipulative.
I know, right? And now she's accusing me of doing the same thing to her, as if I would ever stoop to her level.
Unbelievable. So what did you say to her? How did you respond to these wild accusations?
I tried to warn her, David. I told her about Tom's history of cheating and lying, but she wouldn't listen.
Wait, you think Tom is still up to his old tricks, even with her?
I'd bet my life on it. Leopards don't change their spots. And I found out he just got dropped from his big baseball contract because of an affair.
Yikes, that's heavy. No wonder she's lashing out at you. She must be in complete denial.
She is. She accused me of making it all up because I'm jealous of her. Can you believe that? Me? Jealous of her?
She sounds deeply insecure and unhappy. Secure people don't go around tearing others down to make themselves feel better.
You're right, but that's not even the worst part. She's now threatening to steal you away from me as some twisted form of revenge.
Excuse me? She said what now? As if I would ever leave you, especially for someone as toxic as her.
I know, it's completely delusional, but she seems to think that because I stole Tom from her, she's entitled to steal my husband.
Wow, just wow! The level of delusion and entitlement is staggering! You know I would never even entertain such nonsense, right?
Of course I know that, honey. I trust you completely. It's her I don't trust. I'm scared of what she might try to do.
Hey, listen to me. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, that could ever make me leave you. You're my world, Sarah.
I know. I feel the same way about you. But she's so unstable, so obsessed with this imagined competition between us.
Competition? What competition? She's living in a fantasy land if she thinks your life is something to covet or steal.
Apparently, she's always been jealous of me, even back in college. Everything she did was to try to one-up me, including going after Tom.
That's so pathetic. Imagine being so insecure that you build your entire life around trying to beat someone else.
Right? And now that her perfect life with Tom is crumbling, she's looking for a new way to win by going after you.
Well, she's in for a rude awakening, because there's no scenario where I would ever choose anyone over you, let alone her.
I hate that it's even come to this. I hate that she's dragged you into her sick little game. I'm so sorry, David.
Hey, you have nothing to apologize for. This is all on her and her twisted delusions. We're a team, remember?
You're right. We are. It's you and me against the world, always. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Lucky for you, you'll never have to find out. I'm here, I'm yours, and I'm not going anywhere, no matter what.
How did I get so lucky to have you as my husband? Seriously, what did I do to deserve you?
You were you, that's all. Your kind, brilliant, beautiful self. The self I fell head over heels in love with.
Charmer, but I mean it. Thank you for being so understanding, so supportive. I know this whole situation is a lot.
That's what husbands are for, to love, to cherish, and to fend off the occasional unhinged ex-friend.
My hero, defending my honor against the slings and arrows of outrageous accusation.
I will always defend you, Sarah. Always. Now what do you say we mute the crazy and focus on us for a bit?
I say that sounds like the best idea I've heard all day. I love you so much, David, more than anything.
I love you too, Sarah. Always have, always will.
After that, David deleted Megan's contact information, and we never heard from her again. Later, we heard that she and Tom broke up. Apparently, Tom's potential pro career was supposed to be confidential, and when Megan bragged about it, she got in trouble with the team for leaking information. She had to pay a settlement and is now banned from all baseball stadiums for life. At least now we can enjoy family baseball games in peace.
Hey, Lila! I really hate to ask this, but I'm going to need you to start sending me money every month. I'm thinking that we can start at $1,000 a month and see where we can go from there. Thanks for understanding.
Wait, Tammy, you want me to send money every month?
That's right. Tim has been sending us about $2,000 a month, but that just isn't enough for us to get by on. So now you need to start giving us some money too, okay?
My husband's already sending you that much money and it's still not enough? I think that means there's something wrong with the way you're spending the money. I mean, your parents really only have their retirement money to live off of. I would think between the money from Tim and that would be enough.
So you're saying that you're just going to let my mom and I keep being poor? What if there's another health scare and we don't have enough money for the hospital? What are we supposed to do then? The doctor said that there was a chance that he would have to increase her prescription size and it's already expensive enough right now.
Oh, I see. Well, maybe you should be the one to help your mom next time that happens.
What do you mean I should be the one to help my mom?
I just mean that it sounds like your parents are already sending you plenty of money. So I think that if that really isn't enough, then maybe you should contribute a little more.
Excuse me? Just what is that supposed to mean, huh?
Well, I heard a bit about it from Tim, but you're not looking for a job right now, are you? I mean, it's already been a whole year since you got let go. Don't you think it's time to start working again? I mean, if you did that, then I'm sure you would be able to take care of your money problems.
I am sorry, but I have no intention of looking for a job anytime soon. That is why I'm coming to you to make up the money that we need. Now just hurry up and pay me.
What do you mean you don't intend to look for a job? You mean you're just going to stay unemployed?
That's right. I do, in fact. I mean, someone has got to stay home and take care of my mom, and that someone is going to be me.
Is your mom really doing that poorly right now?
You have no idea how tough things are over here. I'm so busy all the time, and you never know when my mom might trip and then we'd have to take her to the hospital or something. That's why I'm choosing to stay at home for all of this. That's why I can't just go out and find a job.
I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure that your mom is healthy enough to get herself to the hospital if she needs to go. I'm sure that you do a lot to set her at ease by being at home, but I hear that all you do is just sit on the couch and play on your phone.
What? Who said that? And just what makes you think my mom can get there herself if something bad were to happen? Who cares if I'm looking at my phone as long as I'm there and ready to get my mom out of there in case of an emergency?
I guess you have a point there. Kind of.
Yeah, I'm glad you think so. Maybe now you understand why I need to be home to look after my mom. You never know when something terrible could happen to my mom and that could keep her from getting to the hospital herself. But by staying at home, I'm basically an ambulance service right in her house. If anything, I would be dangerous if I found a job and had to leave home every day. Now, as you can see, I have my hands very full watching my mom here. So at least you could do is send me a little money every month. Again, I'm thinking we start with $1,000 and see how things go from there. It might change if I need more spending money.
Now just hold on a second. You mean that you're taking some money for yourself out of the money your parents are sending you?
Well, of course I am. I mean, that's hard work having to take care of my mom. You think I would do this if I wasn't getting paid? I am working around the clock with 365 days a year, and I need to get something for all of that effort.
I really don't even know what to say.
So, anyways, go ahead and start sending me the money this month, okay? Tim has been the one giving us money up to now, so it's not fair for you to be the only one not helping take care of my parents. They're your in-laws too, you know. Oh, Lila, I'm so sorry. I heard that Tammy called you about sending money. I just don't want you to pay her any mind at all. We don't need to be sent any more money, I promise.
Oh, really? But she seemed to be really scared that you might get sick or hurt at any moment. She also said something about your medication or treatment getting more expensive soon as well.
Yes, but they did up my dosage for some of my pills, but it was only on slight amounts. But it still isn't that expensive because I've been taking the generic brand this whole time. The new price is only about $20 more a month.
Oh, really? That's all that it went up by?
But Tammy keeps pushing me to stop using generic brands of medicine. She told me that I should just take the name brand and ask you to pay for it all. But even if I did that, I would probably only need like an additional $100 a month.
Is that it? Just 100? But Tammy said that she would need another $1,000 to be able to take care of you.
Oh, this girl. Did she really say that? What is the matter with her?
She said that the $2,000 a month she was getting wasn't enough for her. But I also heard from Tammy that she's just refusing to look for a job at all. She said that she's too busy taking care of you to work. That's why she was asking for another $1,000 a month to help with that.
Wait. You said we're getting $2,000 a month? Are you guys paying that much a month already? I thought that you were only sending us $500 a month. Where did those $2,000 came from?
Well, it was Tammy's idea. She suggested it after she started living with you. She said that your retirement money was much less than she thought and that she needed more money to take care of you.
She said what? What is she talking about?
I know that we talked about this earlier, and you said that between your retirement and $500 a month you were going to be fine. But Tammy said that you were living right on the edge financially and that you'd be needing much more to be comfortable. So anyway, I talked with Tim and he suggested we up it to $2,000.
But Tammy never told me anything about any of this. I mean, we were living more than comfortably when you were sending us $500 a month. Oh no, I'm so sorry if we've made things really difficult for you by having you send so much. The thing is that, well, Tammy chose to live back at home despite all my best telling her otherwise.
You mean that she's living there despite you not wanting her to?
Oh, not only that, but when she came to move in, she insisted on taking over all of the finances for the house and took my bank cards to manage the account. I haven't touched the money since then, so maybe that's why I have no idea about any of this. But now I'm sure that Tammy is just using all the money you've added for herself. It's no wonder she just doesn't want to work when she is just ripping you off.
So then you think that this extra $1,000 would have gone straight to Tammy as well?
Aye, without a doubt. She is just wanting to pocket that money for herself. And to think that you were already supporting us and Tammy had the gall to ask more from you.
Oh, right, that actually reminds me. About the money, it seems to me like Tammy thinks it's Tom who's sending it. She told me that the $1,000 was the least that I could send to be a good daughter-in-law.
Oh my goodness, that girl seriously doesn't know when to quit, does she? I've already tried to talking to her over and over, but she just refuses to listen to me. She refuses to believe what I'm saying.
What do you mean? What are you trying to tell her?
Well, she thinks that her brother Tim works for some huge company and that's why she thinks that he's the one who has been sending the money all this time. I tried explaining that you're the one who's been sending the money this whole time, but she thinks that I'm saying to do you a favor by saying that.
Well, it is true that Tim's company is working via contract for a huge corporation, but I'm the one who's actually working for said company.
Lila, I want you to not worry about sending us that much money anymore. Please just reduce it back down to $500 that it used to be. Meanwhile, I am going to have a serious talk with Tammy.
Wait, Pearl, maybe before we do that, you, Tim, and I should talk in person about this. Of course, I think that Tammy deserves a talking to, but I also think that she's tricked us for a long time, and probably still has more tricks up her sleeve.
You're right, but I'm still just so sorry for all of this. You know that I've thought about kicking Tammy out, even cutting her off entirely. I've thought about it, but you're right. I think we should talk together. Hey, Lila! You have got some explaining to do. I still haven't seen your money transferred into my account. Hurry up and pay me right now.
Yeah, that isn't going to actually happen.
Excuse me? What are you talking about? What kind of game is this? Are you really not going to do anything to take care of your mother-in-law?
I've actually paid much more than I ever intended to pay to help her. But now I know that none of that money was actually going to help her.
What are you talking about? We are in serious dire straits financially and you say this now? Fine. If you really don't want to do anything, then fine. I guess it's a good thing that I've already moved to get rid of you. I sent your divorce papers to the courthouse today.
Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
I mean that I thought of a solution to all of our problems. I'll just ask Tim to move in with Mom and I get rid of you. After all, it's Tim who works for the huge company and who sends us money while you do nothing for us at all. That's why I knew I had to get you out of the picture.
I seriously have no idea what you're talking about in the slightest. You're telling me that you sent off divorce papers for Tim and I without asking us at all first?
It was the only move I had. I mean, you're the one who refuses to live with Mom, and it's your fault that Tim doesn't want to live here anymore. I knew that if you and him were no longer together, though, then that would mean he would come back to us, finally.
I seriously have no idea what goes on in that head of yours sometimes.
Well, you've done this to yourself. You should have just sent the money like I asked you to. Of course, I know that you don't make nearly as much as my brother, so maybe you just couldn't afford it. Honestly, though, you should be ashamed of yourself for not doing more to help out your husband's family in our time of need. At least now, Tim is finally free.
I've had just about enough out of you. You're going to regret this.
What are you talking about now?
I mean that I've reached the limits of my patience. You're a selfish, mean woman who only ever thinks of herself. But fine, if that's really what you want, then you can have your brother back and I'll stop sending the $2,000 a month.
What are you saying? I already know that it's actually my brother who's been sending the money. You haven't given a cent, so don't try and talk all high and mighty to me now.
You're going to really talk to me about not contributing anything when you've refused to look for a job for a whole year? Did you think that I was just going to keep working for you all this time? You thought I'd just let you get away with that?
What do you mean? You don't give me anything. I'm not wrong. Honestly, you are such a spoiled little girl. I've explained this to you over and over again, but you just refuse to listen. And now you've gone so far as to fraudulently send out divorce papers for your brother and Lila? What is the matter with you? Why do you insist in causing me so much trouble in my old age? You're the reason that I'm having financial troubles. Wait a second, hold on. Is this my mom? That's right. I'm here with Lila right now, and you have never once expressed any gratitude for all the money she has given us. Not only that, but you couldn't be satisfied and just had to keep asking for more and more to take for yourself. Wait. I still don't understand what's going on. I thought it was Tim who was sending us money this whole time. I just wanted my brother to come back home. That's why I did what I did. I mean, if he came back to live with us, we would never have to worry about money again. And the three of us could all live happily. If you think that we are going to be financially okay with just my retirement money and Tim's salary, you are dead wrong. Tim just works for a company under a contract by a huge company you think that he does work for. But he doesn't even make all that much. You mean that my brother is just working as a contractor? Of course he does. How many times have I walked you through this? Why don't you ever listen to me when I try to tell you these kind of things? Honestly, you've always been such a stubborn girl, but I didn't think that you were this stupid either. The one who has been sending us money this whole time has been Lila. Really? She has? Are you serious? Wait, no, that isn't right. Oh, please, don't even try to deny it. And now you've gone and ruined your older brother's marriage to such a sweet woman. Well, Lila is going to stop sending us money thanks to you. We're going to have to sell the house now. Hold on, what do you mean? Are we really going to have to sell the house? Mom, please tell me that you're not serious about that. I don't know how we're supposed to keep going with this way without that support from Lila. At this rate, I have enough savings to put myself into a retirement home and that's it. So, I'm moving out anyways. But, Mom, you just can't decide something like that without talking to me about it first. I mean, I don't want you to sell the house. I don't have a job. Where am I supposed to live? That is for you to figure out, Tammy. It's all your fault that this is happening, so you can find your own way out of this mess now. You can't be serious, right? Of course I am, and don't bother going to ask Tim for help either. Tim is here with us as well, and he says that you are no longer his sister after what you tried to do to sabotage his marriage. He says he wants nothing to do with you from here on out. Please tell me that this isn't really happening. You mean that no one is going to help me out? That's right. You blew up the living situation you had through your selfishness. But don't worry, I don't blame you. After all, you were doing all of that you did to try and help me, your dear old mom. That's why you asked Tammy for some more money. And that's why you tried to get her and Tim divorced, so he would come back to live with us. You did all that so we could both live more comfortable, right? I don't understand. What are you getting at with all of this? Well, not only did your plan not work, it would never have worked. And now it's blown up everything. You're on your own from now on, Tammy. Lila, I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry for sending out your divorce papers like that. I'm so sorry for everything that I've done to you.
You don't have to apologize to me, you know. I already called the courthouse and explained to them what happened. So basically, I was able to save my marriage from what you tried to do. Your fake divorce papers have already been purged from the system over there.
Oh, really? You were able to stop it? So then, that means that you forgive me for what I've done?
Oh no, I do not forgive you one bit for what you did. You have serious issues that you need to work out, but I never want to have to deal with you again.
Wait, Lila, please. I don't have a job or a place to live. Mom sold the house and is living in that retirement home. But she did all of that without even telling me. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do now.
How about you go and find a job? I'm sure your mom is so relieved to finally be free of you. But you need to learn to take care of yourself.
You can't be serious, right?
Well, you said the whole reason you weren't working was to take care of your mom, right? Now that you don't have to do that, you're free to work and make as much money as you can.
But, I mean, that's not what I meant.
Don't you see? You're finally free from all the hard work you were having to do for your mom. I know you can do it if you put your mind to it. Good luck! After that, I blocked Tammy's number and didn't hear from her again. Not long after that, I went to help Pearl move her things into our place. She lied about the retirement home and now lives with Tim and I. I heard through the grapevine that Tammy finally started to work, except that she's constantly getting in trouble and always on the verge of being fired. Still, she knows that she can't go to anyone for help and has to figure this out for herself.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.